important learning in my life? This is a very intriguing question, and it makes me introspect very deeply. According to me, smaller things in life are more valuable and to be practiced meticulously. Say, for example, in our childhood, we were told, go to bed early and get up early. Keep a very good personal hygiene, taking bath, cutting your nails, being presentable in public. Personal hygiene, punctuality, value system. Don't say lies, whatever be the gain you get out of it. Even if you have to be silent in compelling situations, not disclosing truth or not being very pokey and showing fingers at somebody, at least you don't tell lies and don't misguide or misrepresent. So these are all great things which we should follow very seriously if one has to succeed in life. My most important learning is that no target is incapable of being achieved or conquered. Move step by step, one day at a time, and even mountains can be conquered. It may take a little more time than we expect, but definitely no peak is unconquerable. So I feel that persistent efforts with value added system which our parents and elders and teachers gave us, put into us, if practiced properly, we are all bound to succeed. No one is to fail. There is no question of failing. I just heard that CBSE is going to remove the word failed and introduce the word retry. Try again. Try again. So everyone can succeed. Only thing, we will have to try again. So put your efforts. That's the biggest learning in life. Put your efforts at what you can do best. What are the changes that I like our Indian judiciary to make? I think the Indian judiciary is on a very stupendous, path-breaking position, or changes are being made very rapidly nowadays in our judiciary. There has been a lot of streamlining of the legal education in the past 10 years. The syllabus of law colleges have been streamlined. There is a whole new interest amongst youngsters to become lawyers now. The legal system is also doing a very big change now. In 95, when I entered practice, the average span of a case was 20 years to get concluded in Supreme Court. But nowadays I am seeing the trial court doesn't take more than 2 or 2.5 years. The appellate courts also do not take more than 1 or 2 years to complete first and second appeal. And the Supreme Court, unless the cases are meritorious, they never even get admitted. So within 5 years, there is a finality to a litigation. This should reduce further, and if God willing, things are all in place, within 1 or 2 years, a dispute, civil dispute, should get resolved and get finalized. Now, that is easy said than done because of the volumes of cases that India as a country has. We have multiple problems, we have multiple languages, we have multiple administrative issues generating so many cases. Most of the cases are between the government and individuals. And then there are these accident cases which are also huge in number. Then third, I think it would be check bounce cases which are also there, though it is mostly individual to individual or company to individual. There are changes happening in commercial courts being established, fast track courts being established. So many things are administratively being done. But still, the basic faith in the judiciary should be retained at any cost. There are people going away from the judiciary thinking that it is time consuming, it is not cost effective, it is not certain that we will get justice. so many things a common man says. These are all areas which have to be addressed at different segments of the stakeholders of judiciary. Now, speed in delivery of judgments alone will not get fair justice. So, speedy trial is good, but justice-oriented judgment output should also be proper and fair. I somehow feel that our law of precedent or case laws or citations which come from Supreme Court and High Courts are not being properly used. In fact, they are being selectively used and misused also at times by lawyers and sometimes by the courts also. They don't apply a law in a fixed manner. If a particular point has achieved finality or by the Supreme Court or by High Court division bench or full bench, it has become laid down law. Then cases of similar nature should not get back for hearing again and again, year after year. These things should be scrutinized at the registry level with the senior registrars capable of fixing the facts and law as pleaded in the proper formats. When I say formats, in 2003 when I visited US courts in an appeal to the Supreme Court of Michigan, I found the memorandum of grounds of that appeal contained every legal aspect covered by a settled law, and that settled law was given in the footnotes of each page, just like we read a legal book. So the format referred then and there to each ground and to that particular case law which is settled. Such an approach in Indian pleadings would also be adopted, and a registrar of academic excellence could scrutinize whether the lawyer has stated the correct thing, and if it matches and if everything else is exactly similar, then it need not even go for the attention of the judges for a hearing. It could be circulated into the chamber and approved by the judges as an administrative nature. So something to do with the proper use of existing data of decided cases, which is very voluminous, which are now being the main livelihood for research companies like Manupatra, so many other companies, CTC, journals, online journals. It's their livelihood. Such huge data of case laws are available, which is settled. Whether similar cases are coming again and again for hearing before different courts, a proper study on this should be done, and eliminating cases of similar nature should be done not by the judges by wasting time. It should be done at the registry level. So some more changes in filing procedures, in justice delivery, and of course with ethical standards of lawyers improving, it should improve vastly is what we feel. But we are seeing distinct changes after some tight syllabuses were put in place, monitoring of law colleges, how legal education should be delivered in our country. All these things which have changed in the past 1 decade, I would say, is definitely giving rich rewards. Young and brilliant lawyers are coming who are capable, fearless, fighting or litigating with any seniors. They have no limitation in their knowledge, research skills. So many things have improved, and there is definitely more areas that can be improved. The message to the next generation is you have to be passionate in your work, acquire maximum skills in the job that you do. For example, my next generation of people will be lawyers. There could be engineers who step into next generation engineers, architects, whoever. Now, whatever work you are bound to do and which is your core competent area, give lot of importance in acquiring knowledge and skill and practical application of what you learn day to day. Every day how you apply what you learn, and the learning at work is different from what you theoretically learned in colleges. So apply what you learned in your books to real life situation and derive results. and be accommodative as a team person, lead with morale, be punctual and follow all the disciplines which have been put into you. That's the only way. Do it day after day. Consistently you do what you are doing and become better in what you are doing every day. You compete with yourself alone, not with anyone or any situation. You become a better you the next day. That's it.
Thank you, sir.
Decoding the Indian laws. It's a very nice title for a book that every common man should know. In fact, how to approach a legal system, how to go about filing one's own case and defending one's own issues. I think these answers would be there in the said book of our Sri Krishna Seelam. I wish the author all the very best. I'm glad that some thought process is going from the common man's view as to how judiciary should be approached. I'm waiting eagerly. Let this book come out. It will be a fantabulous success. Wish you all the best.